He is a political powerhouse, a self-proclaimed hustler-in-chief whose ascent to the presidency of Kenya defies all odds. From his modest beginnings as a roadside chicken seller to commanding the highest office in the land, Ruto's story is nothing short of a political revolution fueled by a populist agenda. His bottom-up economic model has electrified millions, promising power from the elite to the people. Charismatic, controversial, and unrelenting, Ruto has taken the Kenyan political scene by storm, vowing to spend the status quo and forge a new path for a nation hungry for change. His name now resonates far beyond Kenya's borders as a symbol of ambition and resilience.
I feel I have a duty to the people who have sent me here. And I believe I will do everything possible within my ability to make sure that I represent them well, I speak on their behalf without fear of favor. And that's exactly, I will go out of my way to make sure that I speak on their
Plains of Sugoi to the heights of the highest office of the land, William Samoei Ruto's journey is nothing but extraordinary. Born in the modest beginnings, he defied every odd to be the fifth president, shaping his legacy of resilience, ambition, and not forgetting controversy. Welcome back to Mora TV, and let us dissect our very own president, Mr. William Samoei, President of the Republic of Kenya. William Samoei Ruto's political career has been marked or marred by several controversies. Let's start with number one, ICC case. Ruto faced charges at the International Criminal Court, ICC, related to the 2007-2008 and an incident that brought in post-election violence that led to the death and misplacement of youth. Corruption allegations. Ruto has been accused of corruption of multiple times. These allegations include misuse of public funds and involvement in questionable land deals. University funding model. Ruto proposed university funding model, significant backlash, and was halted by the High Court. Critics urged that the model was discriminatory and unfair to students from low-income families. Human rights abuses. There has been allegations of human rights abuses under action, including illegal arrests and abductions during anti-government high taxation. Ruto government has faced criticism from increased taxes, which has been as burdensome to the public. These controversies have sparked significant debate and criticism, shaping the public's perception of Ruto's. Most of the things that he's been accused of is inciting of ethnic violence, lies, human rights abuses, and misuse of power. The hurdle that Mr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of Kenya, has had to suffer, especially the year 2024, is his relationship with Generation Z. President William Ruto's relationship with Generation Z, in other words, Gen Z in Kenya, is a mix of tension and engagement. On one hand, Gen Z has faced significant economic challenges, leading to protests and demonstrations for better policies. On the other hand, Ruto has made efforts to engage with them, proposing forums and dialogues to address these concerns. This dialogue included the X space, where there was a lot of fire, there was a lot of bitterness, a lot of, the Generation Z was on fire because of the way life had become hard for them, especially the fact that they did not have, they were unemployed. The education modules, especially the university modules, was becoming something else, and a lot of issues that the Gen Zs brought up. On the other hand, Ruto has made efforts to engage with them, propose forums, dialogues, and to address their concerns. This dynamic interplay reflects the complexities of addressing the needs and aspirations of a younger, more vocal generation. The Gen Z demonstrations in Kenya in 2024 were a significant event, driven by economic hardships and dissatisfaction with the government policies. Here is a summary of what transpired. The triggers of this sparked protest and everything came about by the controversial finance bill of 2024, which proposed tax hikes that many young Kenyans found burdensome. These protests were highly and majorly organized on the X Space, TikTok. In general, the social media was where these protests were made. This is where the young people were able to communicate and know where they will be at what point. Mr. William Ruto was seen to be really tensed about this whole thing, because the Generation Z had really decided that this man, Mr. William Samoei Ruto, had to bring down the finance bill that had brought about this demonstration. It's the same demonstration that we saw, or rather the Generation Z complained of extrajudicial killing, where young people were killed, others were abducted. Up till this point, the other people have never ever been found to be known if they died or whatever happened to them. This protest highlighted the economic struggles of Gen Z in Kenya and the demand for more accountable governance. The government's response and the subsequent recognition of activists underscored the ongoing tensions and the fight for justice and better policies. The demonstrations were a pivotal moment in Kenya's political landscape, showcasing the power and influence of the younger generation. William Samoei Ruto has been termed as a man who starts what he cannot finish. Billions of shillings that have been stalled. The cost of stalled projects ranges from 2.3 trillion to 9 trillion. The number of stalled projects range between 500 to 530 projects, estimated at 1.8 trillion according to World Bank. The impact of stalled projects has hindered service delivery in sectors like education, health, security, and infrastructure. The causes of this stalled project include funding issues. Many projects lack adequate funding or face delays in fund disbursement. Mismanagement, poor planning and management has led to insufficient wastage. Bureaucratic delays. Red tape and bureaucratic hurdles have made a lot of projects to be stalled. Legal challenges. Court injunctions due to procurement irregularities and also has also contributed. Examples is Tharaka Nithi County Executive Offices that was supposed to be built with 400 million started in 2015 but remains incomplete. Nairobi Hospital projects worth 1.6 billion, including the construction of various hospitals, has stalled. Civic works on airstrips. Projects like the Nanyuki airstrip and Wajir Airport rehabilitation has been halted due to lack of funds. These stalled projects highlight need for better planning, management, accountability to ensure that public funds are used effectively and efficiently. We come to this stalled project, we talk about our very own Morara Kevaso, a man who has given us civic education back to back, a man who has shown us how much Kenya is deteriorating, a man who has given us the clear picture of what Kenya looks like from the eyes of the government. The government is taking Kenya on a road trip with no future, and that is what Morara Kevaso has been teaching us this year, and we have really come to understand that our money is being squandered in a way we can never imagine.